Hi, friends. Glenda Mollett here, and welcome to my craft room. It is Tuesday, December the 7th, the day before Elvis Presley's birthday, just in case you wanted to know. And how do I know that off the top of my head? Because it's also hubby Ted's birthday tomorrow. And I am live, Yahoo. Let's get this shared to my VIP group. And we will get going. I have a really cute card for you tonight, and I'm so excited to share it with you. So it uses the Friendly Seagulls stamp set that's available free during Sale-a-Bration. Hello, Nydia. Hello, Lena. Oh, awesome. So before we get started with my really cute card that I also used Under the Moon on, got a couple of things to share with you other than happy birthday tomorrow to Elvis and hubby. Registration is now open for the Spring 2025 Creative Escape happening in February. Early bird registration, you have 4 more days to qualify for the 3 bonus tutorials. And registration closes on January the 15th. Quick turnaround on this one, but it's working well. We got people coming in and registering. Love the Friendly Seagulls. Me too. So if you have not registered yet and you want to join us, there is a link in the description of the video. Could be there, could be there, could be there, depending on where you're watching it. Just click that link, fill out the form, and I will be in touch for payment. We are going to be doing 6 cards, and it is featuring the beautiful butterflies bundle. This one is amazing. And it's not just butterflies. Well, it is just butterflies, but they're gorgeous butterflies. Hello, Alice. Hello, Norma. Yay, everybody's coming. Yeah, so we already have almost full in the in-person one. Almost full. So if you haven't jumped on that yet and you live local, make sure you do that by the 11th so that you qualify for those early birds. Now, if you have already attended one of our creative escapes, you now have elite stamper status. That gets you a free gift from us. And you're going to love it. Shanna is really good at 3D things. And she created this one, and it is so fun. I love it. I can't wait to make it. I haven't made it yet, but I am. I'm grainy. Oh, am I grainy for anybody else? I'm not grainy for me. Sorry, Laura. Hello. Welcome. If you're watching us, hi. If comment, let me know where you're from. And those of you that watch and don't comment, hi, I appreciate you joining us. Okay, let me flip you around and I'm going to give you a look at the card. So here's the card we're going to make tonight. Do you see that white stuff there? Aha, it's a technique card. And do you know what I used to create that white stuff there that looks like foam along the edge of the beach? I will show you. Now, the Creative Escape, $85 in person and virtual. If you live outside of Canada, you can grab the tutorial only for $40. That because we're not allowed to send stuff across the border. So that $40 allows you to prep your own kits, join us for the virtual class, and you get gifts. We are allowed to send gifts across the border. We just can't sell classes across the border. So the $40 includes gifts. And if you are a repeat escape stamper, yes, you qualify for the elite status gift. So $85 if you are joining us in person. It includes goodie bags, pillow gifts, prize patrol, elite stamper gift, and lunch. Lunch, refreshments, and snacks all day. There's always something that you can munch on. And if you are doing the virtual one, you get all of that, except instead of the lunch, I pay for the postage to get the goodies from me to you inside Canada. And of course, outside Canada, if you do the tutorial only option, it's emailed to you. So don't forget, The 11th, January the 11th, early bird registration, last date to qualify for the 3 bonus early bird projects. Hi, Nadine. Hello, Norma. I don't know what to tell you, Laura Ann. I stream with StreamYard and it streams in high def. So I don't know, maybe make me smaller, watch me little tiny. My mixed florals class is also open for registration until the 15th. Hi, Valerie. $20 gets you the kits for 3 cards, plus postage if you live outside, if I have to mail them to you. My classes used to include postage, but postage is going up on the 13th of January by 25%. There is a tutorial only option available anywhere outside of Canada, so you can join us for that. If you buy the mixed florals bundle from me, so there it's the bundle and the dies, then you get the class for free. Woohoo! Free stuff. Who doesn't like good free stuff? So that link is also in the description of the video. Okay, I'm shutting up now and we're going to stamp a seagull card. Look at the inside. Look at this dude. I think I forgot to put that one on the... I did too. I forgot to put that on a block, so I'm going to have to run and get a block. Hang on. Uno momento. It's a good thing my craft room is the size of a small bedroom and it doesn't take me long to run and grab things. Okay, so we have the Under the Moon stamp set, the moon, the water, the boat. And we have the Friendly Seagull stamp set, the seagulls, the birds, and the stuff that I stamped in the sand. This one I used iridescent foil gems on because I just wanted them to sparkle. But I got out the Riverside irregular pearls. So we'll see what they look like on that. Okay, so I'm going to be using Crumb Cake, Lemon Lolly, Balmy Blue, and Memento. Thanks for helping, Alice. Alice has some computer knowledge. Light Smoky Slate, Dark Peach Pie, Winka Stella, the Lifter, and an aqua pen. I also need 2 blending brushes, Balmy Blue and Crumb Cake, an extra block, Friendly Seagulls stamp set. So this card does not use a machine for anything. There's no embossing, there's no die cutting, there's nothing. Friendly Seagulls stamp set, Under the Moon stamp set. We could put dolphins in there too. What do you think? Should we add a dolphin or 2 to the card? And then the iridescent foil gems and the Riverside irregular pearls, and we will figure out if we want to use them or not. But the really cool thing is this water, foamy water that I put along there. And I was just playing. I didn't know whether that was going to work or not. And lo and behold, it works perfectly. So if you have any questions about the Creative Escape or the Mixed Florals class, please ask them. I am happy to answer any questions. Now, if you pre-registered for this one back in October when we had the winter one, your registration is just a pre-registration. And if you want to come and join us, then you need to do that by the 11th. So we know that you want to come and join. I just don't want to assume that you're coming and then have you say, no, I didn't want to come. So if you have already pre-registered, and there's a couple of you out there that pre-registered and I haven't heard from you yet. So if you're planning on joining us, make sure you let me know. Okay, so there is only, for this card, a card base, 2 pieces of white, 5 1/4 by 4, and 1 piece of white that's 2 by 3. That's it. I did bring in a 1/2 inch strip because I didn't put a sentiment on this, and I'm thinking I might want to. So I'm going to put everything over there, and we're going to work on the beach scene. Okay, so we have to make some room here. Just going to move a few things because I have to have my ink pad open. Hi, Wendy. Okay, so I'm going to take my crumb cake and we're going to put some color on the bottom for the beach. Who else is dreaming of beach in the middle of winter? We used to go hot and sunny. We went, I think, 5 or 6 times. We went hot and sunny down to Mexico, and we went to Dominican Republic. We went to St. Martin, my favorite place on the planet, besides Tofino. So we did a couple of hot and sunny places, but hubby doesn't want to travel anymore with his issues that he has. So if I'm going to go hot and sunny, I will be going by myself, which sometimes is not fun. But that's okay, because in like 60 days, I'm going to Raleigh, North Carolina, with a whole bunch of 2,200 of my best friends. And I will be in Raleigh, North Carolina in the middle of March for the next Stamping Up convention. Okay, so I just did a beach, and I'm not putting a horizon. I am putting a horizon on here, but I'm not putting a horizon on here with the sand part. That's just going to flow naturally into the blue. Okay, now I did forget to get my Post-it note. Let me just grab one. Okay, we're going to put a horizon on here. I'm just going to put that away for now because I want to use my grid paper so I can get my horizon straight. Because I really don't want to have a crooked horizon. And using my grid paper helps me get it straight. Okay, let's see. Yep, that'll do. Okay. Burnish it to make it sure it sticks. Oh, Norma's going. Oh, yes, you're going to Mexico in the end on the 25th of January. I'm so jealous. Take pictures. Take lots and lots of pictures. Okay, so now, actually, I don't need this yet. I did all that and I don't need it yet because the next step is to stamp in Balmy Blue. Valerie doesn't deal with heat well. Oh well. I love just sitting by the pool and the heat wafting and drink in my hand and a book in the other hand. Okay, so I'm going to take my water and ink it up really well. And we're just going to stamp it right in the middle, right about there. And hope I get it straight. And if not, we'll just have to pretend that there's waves or something. Okay, now I'm going to turn it over and we're just going to stamp on the edge there and line up that top. And then, oops, there's a little bit of a wave happening there. I didn't get them even. Oh well. And over there. So there, that is now giving me kind of like, I'm going to put the sun in here, and that's giving me kind of like the sun reflecting on the water. Does that make sense? Norma's going to be warm. I would love to go to Mexico just so I could get warm. I've been warm in so long. Now, did I leave enough room? Oh, my sun is going to be up off the edge of the top of my card, but that's okay. Lemon Lolly, stamping the sun. You can't see everybody's comments? Oh, darn. Okay, so there's our sun. It's a very weak sun because apparently my Lemon Lolly needs to be re-inked. So I'm grabbing the re-inker out so I remember to do that. that over there. Okay, now I'm going to take my blue, my balmy blue, tired of being cold. Oh, girl, I hear ya. The only way I get warm these days is if I put my electric blanket on. My hands right now are aching. They're so cold. But then my hands get cold all year round. It's not just in the winter. All right, so I'm just adding balmy blue, and I'm going down over top of that, the water as well, just to add color in areas where it may not have, because that's a distinctive stamp, so it doesn't do a solid stamp. You get variegated stamping. So by going over top of it, we're just making sure that all of the sky is blue. Okay, there we go. Norma, before you go, don't forget to get your January club order into me. Okay, so there we got our sky, we got our water, and we got the ground. Now, I'm going to take crumb cake and the stamp from the Seagulls stamp set. Now, this stamp set is free during Sale-a-Bration with a minimum $75 order. We're just going to put a whole bunch of seashells all across. Oh, I forgot that I used the bubbles. Oh well, we're just using seashells on this one. There's seashells and there's bubbles, and I used both of them on the original card, but I didn't on this one. Yeah, I just remembered. Heated mattress pad. Oh, Alice, it's my life. My heated mattress pad, and it goes on every night right after dinner so that it's nice and warm by the time I go to bed. I couldn't live without my heated mattress pad. Just adding a few little bubbles on there. Okay, got the bubbles. Now, we have to do everything and then put the white stuff on, because otherwise I'll be hitting it because it needs time to dry. Okay, so now, sailboat. Did I get the sailboat out? Probably not. You can always come to Texas for a visit. April and May would be nice and warm for you. We have a pool available, and Galveston isn't too far to the beach. You can craft too. Wouldn't that be fun? Who wants to go on a road trip to Texas? Pick me, pick me. Okay, I'm going to put the sailboat on. And then tell me, should I have some dolphins as well? There's the sailboat. And the birds are from the Friendly Seagull stamp set. One set there, one set there. Sailboat or dolphins. Oh, well, I put the sailboat already. So you don't think I need the dolphins? I don't think I do either. Okay, so now while I am stamping and dealing with the seagulls, I'm going to do the white stuff. So all this is white re-inker. Our regular pigment ink, they call it craft ink, I think. Put a blob on a block. Put a blob on a block. And you're not going to water it down or anything. You want it to be quite thick. And I have an aqua painter with water in it. What are different sizes? Yes to the dolphins. I have an aqua painter that is dedicated to white re-inker because you can't ever get it out. So all I did was it's damp but not wet because you don't want to dilute it too much. And I just kind of dabbed it like this along where the water and the beach meet. And you don't want to put it in a straight line. You can see I'm dipping it and dabbing it, and I'm going up and down. I'm not doing a straight line. I was sitting watching TV one day, looking at something that um, had water in it, and I thought, oh, how could I get white water along the edge of a seagull card? So this is what I came up with. What do you think? Now this will take a long time to dry. I'm not sure that it's going to dry in time to actually put the card together, but I might have to go get my heat gun and use the heat gun to dry it because it is quite thick and I didn't dilute it at all. So there you go. There's our fluffy water. Valerie says yes to the dolphins. Maybe just one, because I'm going to put the seagulls on that side. So we could put one dolphin. I don't know. What do you think? Yes to the dolphin or not? Okay, I'm going to put this over here out of the way. And I'm going to stamp the seagulls. We need the two seagulls without the French fries in their mouth. And why did I choose those two? Because I didn't want to have to fussy cut around the French fries. It's the only reason. I put him on the inside because I don't have to cut him out. He's just going to be flat in there. Okay, now we'll get the French fry dude. And there's what I did on the inside. Isn't he sweet? Look at him. He's winking at you. Oops, wait. I got to move this out of the way or I'm going to get my paws in it. No dolphin, no dolphin. Dolphin seems too big. Valerie says I'm allowed to change my mind. Yes, you are. You're allowed to change your mind. No to the dolphin. No, says Lena for dolphin. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit of sand on the inside of the card, kind of in this corner here. Just like that. So I have some of the new papers. I got my order in finally on Monday, yesterday. The one that has been bopping around since the 30th. It was shipped on the 23rd of December, and I finally got it yesterday. So, and it had a whole bunch of papers in it. So let me know in the comments, do you want me to show you what the papers, the new designer papers look like? Okay, now I'm going to stamp the French fry dude in here. And on the envelope. Because I don't have any draws or anything to do tonight. There will be, if you belong to my VIP group, my club, or my team, there will be a 50% off item going next week. Okay, I've used that. We're going to stick that and that. So there's the envelope. And on this, What did I do? Oh, I added a whole bunch of them. Okay, so we're gonna put 1, 2, and I'm going to put some bubbles on here too, because there's always bubbles or something on the beach. There we go. There's the inside. Keep you awake after your big meal. Yes, to the papers. Show us, please. Okay, I will. I will. I will. All right. So to color these dudes now, I'm going to use Color Lifter and Light Smoky Slate. So if you know seagulls, if you live in an area that has seagulls, and I think most areas have them close at hand, they are gray when they're young. And the older they get, the whiter they get. Kind of like old people. So these are Mummy and Daddy, so they've been around a while. And I'm just adding a little bit of gray to them. And then I'm going to use my color lifter to kind of blend it out a bit. We'll do the same thing on this guy on the inside. And a little bit on the tips of their wings. Because they do have dots on their wings sometimes. There we are. Did you have a big meal, Val? I posted what to do with leftover spinach. We don't like eating just cooked spinach by itself. So hubby made a prawn curry with spinach and canned tomatoes, and oh my goodness, it was good. It was a coconut cream curry, it was more a Thai curry than a East Indian curry. It was very good. I'm going to use my dark peach pie to do the feet and the beak. And then I have to fussy cut these guys, so you're going to have to put up with me fussy cutting. So if you got any questions, it'd be a good time to ask before I start cutting. And then I can't watch while I fussy cut. Okay, let's get this out of the way. And here we go. We're fussy cutting. These seagulls make me laugh because they have their mouths open, and these stupid things are always squawking. Where we live on the coast, they're called shithawks because you have to be very careful if you are somewhere where they are flying around, because they let loose in the middle of flight. It's not as bad as a heron. Like if you get pooped on by a heron, you know it. It is gross. These guys, you still know it, but it's not quite as much as a heron poop. I'm just reading. Seagulls are just too cute. I did not order the set yet, but maybe on my next. Oh shit. Sherry Lynn Sunshine, you need to get the seagulls because they are fun. I'll tell you my story with seagulls and pooping. When I was young in high school, we lived on Salt Spring Island, which is an island between Vancouver on the mainland and Vancouver Island, where we live now. But it's a little tiny island. And back then, there was like half of the people that lived there that compared to what lived there now. And we had horses. And I think I've told you before about how we used to ride our horses to school. So my girlfriend and I both had horses. Hers was named Pal, and Sadie. She had two of them. Sadie was like 20 some years old, but she used to ride Pal. Mine was named Apache, and then we got a second one because I have a sister who also rode. So got a second one named Trixie. And we used to, in high school. Hello, Jessica. One aimed well and got your nose. Oh, Nadine, yuck. So when we were in high school, we used to go to school in the morning and we'd have two classes. And then we'd have a spare. And then we'd have lunch. And then we had another spare. And then we had one class at the end of the day. We had to go back after lunch and do registration again. It wasn't called registration. What was it called? Attendance. So we couldn't just take off for the 3 hours. We had to go to school. So we used to go home for the first spare, watch Young and the Restless with her mom, and her mom would make us homemade bread with homemade strawberry jam and peanut butter sandwiches. And we'd sit there and we'd watch Young and the Restless. I would go all the way home first, get my horse, ride to my girlfriend Paula's house. Then we'd do the Young and the Restless with her mom, have lunch, get on our horses, go back to school for attendance. And then we would go for a ride for an hour. And then we had to go back to school for our last class. And when we went to school, there used to be this old wooden railing out the side door of the school. So we would tie our horses up to the wooden railing, it was just like a thing you see on a Western. And there was grass there so the horses could eat, and we'd have our class. And then we'd get back on our horses and we would go again. And then we'd ride until dinner time. Try a bald eagle. We had a picnic at the beach with a bunch of kids. Eagle up in the air, up in the tree, let it go all over the picnic table. Thankfully, we had finished eating. Oh my gosh, Alice, that's disgusting. So one of these days, we were tootling around, and in Ganges on Salt Spring, you could ride your horse anywhere because it was truly not a lot of people there. So we would be riding our horse downtown. And one day we looked up and these seagulls were following us, and we thought, oh no, this is not going to be good. Sure enough, one let go right above me. Thankfully, it hit the horn on my Western saddle instead of me. I was very lucky that day. But then we had to figure out how to get it off there because you kind of need your horn to hang on when your horse decides it's going to do something funky on you, which mine did all the time. So I was close, but no cigar. Okay, I'm going to put my dolphin away because we decided not to use it and I don't want to lose the stamp. There we go. Okay, that's away. So this is not quite dry yet, so I'm just going to go grab my heat gun. And plug it in close to me. Now, if you have, do you remember a couple of years ago, we used to sell a product where it was like snow, puffy snow, when you heated it? That would work really well for this, but I don't have that. How did I only have 3 classes a day in high school? Well, Linda, we did as little as possible in school. One of our classes was community rec. So we spent a lot of time out in the community doing stuff and going camping. And one of our classes was agriculture. So we used to spend a lot of time going out in the community doing agriculture stuff, and we raised a couple of cows for slaughter. We used to do things like go out and slaughter a pig, and we'd kill it and hang it and gut it. So we were learning practical stuff, because I think that was grade 12, because grade 11, grade 9 and 10 and 11, we did take a lot of classes. We filled our spares up with things like typing and business machines and math and, all the regular stuff you need for life. So in grade 12, we kind of sailed along. It was a good year. Ooh, that is bubbling. Oh, that's cool. Do you see it bubbling there? Okay, I think it's good enough. If I'm careful, I think that will work. There we are. Okay. Now I need to find my base. I'm just testing to make sure it's almost dry. So let's put it on a piece of paper towel to put the adhesive on. I enjoyed grade 12. We spent one of our community rec excursions was actually coming to Port Alberni and camping at the provincial park. And then we did a day trip to Tofino. So my relationship with Tofino started way back then. And back then, you used to be able to camp right on the beach. You can't camp on the beach anymore. They don't let you. And you have to pay to park there now, too. I don't want to push this down where that is because it's not quite dry yet. Okay, let's put our seagulls on, and then you guys can tell me if you think I should put, my thoughts were to put Hey Friend up there in the corner. So what do you think? Should I put Hey Friend up there? I love this stamp set. And I hope they manufactured a whole whack of them, because it's cute. And I think a lot of people are going to want it, not just me. So tell me, if you live like inland in the prairies or something, is there seagulls or lake gulls out there? I know we have lake gulls here in BC. We have lake gulls, but I'm wondering if they have them where you're not close to the ocean. Interesting. Inquiring minds want to know. So you live in Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, or that relative area down in the States, in the central part where there's no ocean. Let me know if you have lake gulls or seagulls or something. Oh, math, physics, and chemistry? Yuck. Oh, Linda. Oh, yuck. Alice likes Hey Friend. Jessica says, oh, yes, there is. Now, Jessica lives in, or was living, northern Alberta. She's moved south a bit, so that's interesting to know. Nadine says, only in the Gulf in Texas. Only in the Gulf. Okay. Let's get this stamped in black, and then we'll see if we're going to put it on there. So does anybody have any questions about the Creative Escape or my class? How to get the class for free? How to get early bird status? To get the bonus projects? Okay, I'm just cutting this down because 1/2 inch is a little bit too wide. So we're just going to trim that off like that. And then I was thinking just to put it right there. Yes, I like that. Good call. Okay. Sure. Oh, hello, Shirley. Shirley lives in Ontario by Lake Huron, and we have lots. Yes, I would think you would have lots there because that's basically like an ocean, except it's not an ocean, but it's big enough to be an ocean, right? Hello, Sonia, watching for the first time. Welcome, welcome. Where do you live? Where are you from? Free? Yes, you can get my class for free by purchasing the bundle through me, Alice. But because you are part of my team and you're in my first level part of my team, you get the PDF for free. So all you have to do is buy the bundle and prep the kits, and you have the class for free. And you buy the bundle through yourself because you're a demo and you're on my team. And that's just one of the perks. And did you know during Sale-a-Bration that you get extra Stampin' Up or extra free stuff in your starter kit? And you too could join my team and get the class for free. Yes, Nydia, I do. Nydia, also known as Yellow Roses. We are having a creative escape in February that is all based around the beautiful butterfly bundle. It's the whole suite. Our lakes or rivers, the alligators would most likely eat them. Oh, Nadine, what's a thought, eh? One day I'm going to get down there and I'm going to see alligators and our crocodiles. Okay, I need to go back up here and read some comments. In Edmonton now, oh, Jessica's in Edmonton now. They still like the split French fry. Yep, they steal fries. Bottom right for the sentiment. Oh, Holly, I didn't read that. I'm going to put my bling down there in the bottom right. So would that work? Oh, Sonia lives in the West Coonies. Nice. I was born in Nelson. So there you go. And my friend Paula that I was just talking about, my fellow horseback rider, she lives between Cranbrook and Fernie now. Okay, so these are the Riverside irregular pearls. And I think I'm going to use them instead of these ones. Patricia, hello. We'll have to watch from the beginning, but in the meantime, where's the sailboat from? The sailboat is from Under the Moon. So I used the water, the sun, and the sailboat from Under the Moon. Yes, absolutely, Nydia. There is a PDF with video tutorials. It's $40 and you get to prep your kits, and then you are welcome to join us for the virtual class. And that $40 gets you gifts from us. And of course, the early bird stuff. I'm thinking that the big one might be a little bit too big. Let's just add 3 little ones. There. What do you think? Do you like those down there like that? I do. I think that's fun. Montrose, an hour from Nelson. Oh, nice. Do you go to Nelson often? Do you go down to Victoria Street? The Oso Negro coffee house? That's my grandma's old house. They bought it from my grandma when she passed away and turned it into the coffee house. Oh, Eddie, hello. You've got to use Under the Moon. I love Under the Moon. Go to my YouTube channel and search for Under the Moon. I've done lots and lots of cards. Oh, Lena likes them. Nice. Okay, so Spring Creative Escape. There it is. $40 tutorial only option available outside Canada. It gets you the PDF with all the measurements and supplies, links to at least 6 video tutorials. If you register before the 11th, you get 9 video tutorials. Then you prep your kit and you join us on January or on February the 22nd on Zoom and stamp along with us. So Nydia, that's what that's all about. Love the gulls. Under the Moon is still available. Yes, Alice, it is still current. It is. The number, do you want the number? 163531. 163531. Oh, good. As your favorite daughter, I might need to borrow it because Glenda keeps sharing great ideas. Sherry, that's cute. Favorite daughter. Only daughter, right? She's talking about Eddie. Eddie is Sherry Lynn Sunshine's mom. You know the coffee house? Nice. Yes, I spent a lot of time there. They've changed it a lot. They dug out the basement. They turned, like, the basement was, half of it was finished and half of it wasn't. And yeah, it was interesting to see the changes that they've done to that house. Yes, Nadine joins us. She is an elite stamper, and it is a fun day. Yes, Sonia, watch the replay because it's a fun card. You are welcome. I love giving people ideas of what to do with their stamps. Now, this one, as you saw, I didn't use any machinery. This was stamps, ink, paper, and a pair of scissors. So you don't have to go all out and have cards that have got like 14 die cuts and all this, buy stamp sets that have bundles and stuff. You don't need that. You just need good stamp sets that are versatile and have fun things to use. And of course, living where I live, this one, when I saw this, it was the first thing on my order list. Now, I think this one, it might be in the catalog or it might be online. I'm not sure. Just let me check for you. Index. Call Under the Moon. Yep, it's on page 88 of the annual catalog. So there it is, page 88, $28 for the stamp set. So anybody interested in joining in on the Creative Escape? Put your hand up. Put your hand up and say, me, me, me. The link is in the description of the video, but let me just go and grab it and I will put it in here in the comments. Spring Creative Escape. There. I have all my registration links listed. Oops, come on. That. There. There's the registration link to register for the Creative Escape. And if you're interested in the mixed florals class, there's the link for the mixed florals class. Now, there is a tutorial only option for that if you live outside of Canada. It's $20 and you get the PDF with measurements and links to the three cards. And then you can join us in the Zoom class as well. Hello, Connie, you're late. I missed you. Thank you. Me, Alice? You want to join us? Would be lovely. I caused you to buy it? Oh, Nadine. You know, I have some people that call me their dealer. Yes, Eddie's joining us. Eddie is going to join us for the Creative Escape. Oh, Valerie, yes, you got it. You did get that stamp set. Okay, so if there's not any other question, oh, I was going to show you the paper. Oh my gosh, I just about forgot. Holy man, close your eyes for a minute because I'm going to bump my phone up a little higher. So there, just so you get a wider angle. And I'm going to move stuff. so I can show you. Okay. This is the Timeless Plaid paper. I'm not going to take long. We've got about 10 or 15 minutes. Yes, I make you get stuff too. No, there's no draw tonight. I will have next week. Oh, Monday night, there will be a 50% off item draw if you're part of my VIP group, my team, or my club. Then you'll have the opportunity to enter that draw. And that will happen Monday morning during my Facebook Live. Okay, so here's the plaid. Look at all this plaid. Now it's checker kind of plaid on one side and then a plaid kind of plaid on the other side. Look at this. Isn't this fun? I just got these today and I opened them so I could look at them, but I haven't had a chance to play with them. So if you registered for my product shares, I've been having an issue getting my order in today. And I've got one more thing to try before I go to bed, so might be able to get it in. Otherwise, I will get it in tomorrow. They have issues with their ordering system at the moment, so I have to wait. This is the beautiful bouquet. So this is part of the butterfly suite, and we're using this paper in our cards for the creative escape. Look at this. Doesn't that make beautiful butterflies? Yes, super cool papers. I love them. Look at this. You've got a bouquet kind of technique on one side, and then you got dots and splotches on the other side. And you guys know me and dots and splotches. I don't care what they look like. I love dots and splotches of any kind. So do you guys do this? Do you take one of each sheet out, put it in a paper clip, and when you're going to make a card, all you'd have to do is go through here and see what papers there are, and then go into here and get the paper to use? This is my samplers. That's how I store my 6x6. Okay, next we have Floral Delight. So are you ready? There's side one. Now this is part of the, what's that stamp set called? Floral Delight. I can show you the inside of the catalog now because it's live. It's part of the Floral Delight suite. Floral Delight, Delightful Wishes bundle. That's the suite that this paper comes from. And it's all yellows and greens, and it's gorgeous. Look how it's bright. But look at the other side. I have great ideas every once in a while. Look at how good those go together. Just look at that. This is bright. Like, it's really bright when you look here, but if you layer it with the other side, which is neutral, it tones it down a lot. And then there's this one and a white checker on the, or white and yellow checker on the other side. And this one has, I've seen a lot of cards use this pattern, but look at this. Just look how good those patterns go together. And if you don't want to use the same sheet, they mix and match really well as well, because they're all in the same package. So they all use the same colors. This one, look at the blue blotches in there. I love it. Look at that. All your paper will outlive you. But you know, I agree. And that's why I make a lot of envelopes with my paper, because I like getting the new stuff. I figure the new stuff coordinates with the new stuff. And sometimes the old papers, the colors are retired. So this one is Friends of the Ocean. So this is part of the Friends of the Ocean suite. It goes with the Ocean Friends bundle. I didn't get this bundle. I'm getting the last one, as soon as I can get my order in. This is really fun paper, and it's all in pinks and oranges and then summer splash. Look at this. Look at these. Now, if you got the bundle, these are cut out by the dies. So if you're part of my paper share, oh, look at this one. Oh my goodness. Wouldn't that be a fun scrapbooking page? If you're part of my paper share, you're going to get shares of all these papers. Love this. I haven't really had a good look. Oh, lots of starfishes, 2 different kinds of starfish. Oh, fun. Seahorses and shrimp and squids and puffishes and crabs. Oh, I love it. And there's a wiggly on the other side. Nope to this one. Nadine doesn't want this one. Okay, you don't have to love all of them. So this is floral gingham vellum. So this is also part of that delightful wishes suite, but it's vellum. If I can get it out. So you get 2, 4, 6 sheets. You get 2 of each one. So there's, I'll do it one at a time so you can see you can see through it because it's vellum, right? So you get 2 sheets of that. Then you get 2 sheets of this. And you get 2 sheets of this blue check. Oh, Lena, did you just register? Yay! That's awesome. Thank you. And Lena is an early bird, and Lena is an elite stamper. So Lena gets the early bird bonus tutorials, and she gets the elite stamper bonus gift. Love the vellum, yes. Okay, so this one is called Refreshed Beauty. So they brought out 3 recolored papers that we had previously. Now this one was in Blackberry Bliss. Do you remember this one in Blackberry Bliss? Do you remember? Oh my God, it was stunning. This one is in pinks, oranges, and greens, and I'm not too sure about it. So we'll have to see what happens. That's a fun pattern. Oh, that's bright. But mix it with this and you look, it tones it right down. Oh, I remember this paper and it was stunningly beautiful. This is Fiffle pattern. Oh, yes. I'm going to have fun with this. Some nice bright colors. It's time for bright colors because where I live, we have fog a lot of the year. And that's going to take me out of my fog funk. Okay, this is another one of the recolored one. It's called Serene Love. This one was all black and white when it originally came out. And now it is Lost Lagoon Navy and Old Olive. So I've seen a lot of cards where people have fussy cut these images out and either used them as is or colored them in with their Stampin' Blends, and it's gorgeous. And then the other side has stripes. Oh, this is pretty. Look at this. Oh, my Lanta, as my friend Leanne would say. Oof. Oh, that's gorgeous. Lost Lagoon. Do you remember I remember I spent a whole evening watching TV with Ted, fussy cutting these out, and then we used them on some cards in a class. Oh, I love this. And here's the Old Olive part. These would be a little bit more difficult to fussy cut because they have more intricate ins and outs. Nadine says yes to this one. Norma says I like the Blackberry Bliss more. Norma likes this one. That's a classic pattern. Classic pattern. Okay, so that is called Serene Love. And those two are also included in my product shares. So I got two more. These are the specialty papers. How are we doing for time? Very good. Okay, this one is called Storybook Moments. So this has some die or laser cuts things in here. So this one is from the Storybook Moments suite. So there is, on this suite, there's two stamp sets. There's the garden and the animals. And look at the dies. I wasn't going to get this, but it's on my list on that order that I haven't been able to put in because I really want this. So this paper coordinates with that. And the dies cut out some of the images on here. So this one just has a whole bunch of pieces that you can cut out and put right on your cards. Look at this. What a cute baby picture. And if you don't want to get the stamp set and do all that coloring, just get the paper and use the paper. Oh, this is upside down. Let me turn it around. Look at this. Look at the images on here. You don't even have to color them. Yep, that's fun. Okay, what's on? Oh, strawberries. So this is the garden part. And then we have kind of like old-fashioned wallpaper stuff on the other side. Nadine wants this one too. Lena has it. This is Lena paper. I can see you wanting this, Lena. Absolutely. So there's more gardens, broccoli and cauliflower, lettuce, strawberries, beets, all sorts of stuff. But look at this on the other side. Look at these little houses. Are they not adorable? And then we have some more little animals. And on the other side, oh, that's pretty too. And then we have a sheet of two sheets. They're both the same, 2 sheets of die cuts. So you get this paper, you don't need anything else to go with it to create a stunning card. No coloring, nothing. Just put the paper, pop these out, put them on there, add like a circle or an oval or something behind them and a sentiment, and you've got a card in no time at all. That was the storybook one. Now this one is the Wildflower Birthday. Now this one, the name confuses me, but that's okay. Let's find it. I love being able to show you the catalog now. So much easier. Come on, there it is. Wildflower Birthday Suite. So this is the one that has that. And I got a sample in one of my swaps using this, and it's really cute. Gotta go. It's 11:30. Thank you so much for... thank you, Nydia. Thank you for watching. And I'll be live again tomorrow night in my VIP group because I got a fun fold for you using the butterflies. Okay, so this one also has sheets, die cut sheets on there. Okay, so this is got gold foiling. So there's 2 sheets of each one. So there, all the cake plates and stuff are all gold foiled. Oh, that's pretty on the other side too. I love the colors in this. And then this one has gold foiled leaves. And soft sea foam. That's pretty. These are white daisies. And then more of those sheets. So you've got tags and labels and pieces that you can just cut this out and use it in scrapbooking or use it on a card. These, you can stamp your sentiment on them. Some smaller bits. Look at this one. It's already, oops. It's all ready for you to just stamp your sentiment on, and it's got gold around the edges. Love it. Love it. And then there is some gold. Looks like icing. And then, oh, that's pretty. Look at the leaves on the back. You might have to get this one, Nadine. It's pretty. I wasn't going to get it, but I'm glad I did. And there's some more gold foiling. And then pink check on the other side. And just look at this. When you take this and do a card, when you use this and this together, look how nice those look together. When you are searching for colors, go to a design, even if you're not going to use it, go to a designer paper pack and look at the colors the artists have used in the paper pack. That will give you an idea of what colors go together. Even if you're not going to use that designer paper on your card, you can still get the idea. So there's 2 sheets of these, then they're both the same. And these ones have gold foiling on them. You see the foiling there? Look at those beautiful big balloons. So you take this, do a 2-inch strip, take the other side and do a 2-inch strip. Oh, I would probably make this maybe a 1 inch or a 1 1/4 inch strip. And then this one, the rest. And then, no, not that one. I don't think that one would go with the balloons, but it would go with this. And then just pop one of these on top and go back to that sheet that had the sentiment pieces in there. Grab one of these, stamp your sentiment on that, and you've got a card. It is much prettier in person, Sherry. I agree. It's really difficult in a catalog or online to look at designer paper and get what it looks like. That's why I usually always order most of them. There are some that I have never liked, and I don't order them, but I usually get to see them when I do my product shares. So there you go. I hope you have enjoyed my cards tonight. Where did I put them? Here they are. My little seagull cards. Reminds me of Tofino. We were just talking about Tofino today. And when we have hubby's birthday on Friday, we're going to be discussing whether we're going camping to Tofino or not this year, because I'm not going to let them go home until we do. You're very welcome, Norma. Thanks for joining us. Thanks, Nadine. Don't forget to register for the Creative Escape and my Mixed Florals class. And I will be live tomorrow night, 7:30, VIP and YouTube, with a fun fold using the beautiful butterflies. You're going to want to watch this one. It's gorgeous. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Stamp and smiles. Bye for now.